Hey y'all. So I'm not sure what this video is gonna be, but I'm just gonna try to talk because I'm gonna be real. Like, I was feeling pretty down and like very anxious, and I think a lot of it just had to do with like coming to terms with the fact that my life is not exactly like where I thought it would be at this point, and that's okay. And I'm talking about this because I'm sure that other people are dealing with these same feelings, and that's why I just want to talk about it. It's always nice to hear that you are not the only person like feeling these things and worrying about these things. And so yeah, let's just get into it. I guess, where does this start? I mean, it really starts, how long do we have? No. A few weeks ago, I started looking into buying something. Like a home. And I say a home specifically because the first realization was that under no circumstances was I able to afford a house. That was out of the question. No house. So then I started looking at like townhouses, condos, just seeing what was like in my price range, like, with what I had gotten approved for. So let's bring it back even further. The process of buying a house or buying anything, it needs to just be taught. Like, financial literacy is just not a thing. Your girl got decent credit. So I thought like, okay, I'm in a pretty good spot. And very quickly, I learned that I can't afford a damn thing. I'm not gonna say I can't afford a thing. I can't afford nothing good. So I really had to look at the situation and start weighing things. And I was like, okay, so I can either buy something that I can just barely afford, that is some crap, or I can stay where I'm at and just keep saving. And that was hard. Like, it's not to say that my apartment is terrible. It's not. It's very me. It's like my first solo apartment. Like, I moved during 2020 and it was like such a big deal to me, such an accomplishment. Like, it really was. But I'm just one of those people that's always like on to the next thing. And so it was almost like as soon as I had gotten this place decorated, it's done, like the furniture is bought, it's been painted, it's been like, once those things were done, it was almost like, okay, now what? Like, what's next? And the universe will humble you and force you to be patient. And that is what I'm going through right now. I graduated from college in May of 2015. By July, I was working. Like, it have been working ever since. There's been no periods of not working. So it feels like pretty constantly. And I just thought that at this point I would have like more to show for it. And it's discouraging, I'm not gonna lie. So I've just kind of had to come to terms with that, and also realize that like it's just not time yet, and that's okay, and it is not a personal failure on my part. There are so many other factors in play, that determine whether or not I can like have my little starter home, and it's not the right time. So my new goal is really to just like fall back in love with this space again. At this point, I moved in here 4 years ago. I think it is just time for me to like update things, and that is gonna have to satisfy me for right now. I'm really trying to have like an attitude of gratitude. Ugh, that was ugly. but it's true. I'm just trying to be like appreciative of what I do have, which is still a very cute 1-bedroom apartment, and that's still something to like appreciate, be grateful for. So there's that. But then, because it never ends, I was feeling like, well, now what? Now what do I work towards? What do I strive for? I've always just been someone who like, I need change. I be getting bored, I be getting complacent, and I hate that. That is not a good place for me mentally. And so I really thrive on like a goal. So I still have this long-term goal of, you know, a house, a townhouse, a condo, or whatever. I still have that, but I need something day to day and not just saving money. I need something that I can like physically be doing. And I was talking to my partner about it, and I was just like, you know, I just feel lost. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And he was just like, you haven't been making no art. And I'm like, yeah, but I just don't even know where to start or what to do. And he was like, you need to just start and stop overthinking it. Don't think about trying to sell anything. Don't think about who's gonna like it and who won't. Like, you need to just tap back in and just start doing things for yourself again. And he's right. You know, I was lucky enough to be selling work pretty consistently for a couple of years. It was great. Like, it really helped to supplement my income. It led to some good opportunities, but the work after a while was like pretty uninspiring to me. You know, just to be honest, it was never like work that I loved in the first place. I mean, maybe in the very beginning, but I think that I was just looking at it for too long. I needed to just keep moving. You know, it's hard when like you do one thing and that thing is like successful, and you do feel that pressure to just keep making the same thing. You know, when you do something different, you know, maybe it's not received as well, and you start doubting yourself and well, no one likes this, and what's the point? Just being way too concerned about other people's opinions. And so that's one of the reasons I had to get off Instagram again for a little while, because and maybe for good, honestly. Like, I really do just want to tap back into making art for myself, and also not being so strict about what that means. Social media and all of this stuff has really like tricked us into seeing ourselves as products. I'm really trying not to get too deep. I'm trying, y'all, but like, we really do have to just like live. Like, the art comes from just like being a human in the world, and trying to force it and being so overly concerned with like who's gonna like it and how far along you are and what your output is. It's just so unhelpful. So yeah, like, cheers to life. Cheers to life, and cheers to not overthinking everything. I think I'm gonna end it here. It's a really pretty day, and I think I need to take my own advice and go outside and do something. I hope this was something. I will see y'all for the next one. Bye.